Give me a second. Now, how I do this?
Wait, add in.
Yeah, I did. And now what yeah, I gotta play a song for my
Hey, young Trotter. Oh shit! I seen your shit on Instagram. That whole slap. I can't hear you. You're not connected.
so we can't hear. She gonna have to go back and do it. What's the name of this?
Hey,
can't hear
just
you.
plug it into this. Get the plug right here, that red plug.
Red.
Can you hear us, Destiny? Is you there? What is this going on here?
Yeah. Uh-uh. I still can't hear you.
Oh,
Wait a minute. What was that?
it would look like it was a cover to a song. But I'm gonna play this song. We can't hear you, Destiny.
No, we still can't hear you.
What the hell am I doing?
Okay, what I had to do was log out and then log back in.
We're
That's
gonna
what I
play
had
a
to do.
song for my girl Chastity Queen anyway. It's her birthday today, so you're gonna have to probably log out and log back in.
Yeah.
Ride around the city and I'm trying to go get it. Yeah, I want all that. My homie hit my line saying that he got some good sticky. Yeah, so I need some of that. And you niggas ain't down, but show me no pity. Big dreams, so we all that. Big dreams, so we all on that. So we all on that. So we all on that. Like, told my whoa, grab the wheel and push it to the motherfucking limit. Told my mama quit the job cause I'm really motherfucking getting it. I got this shit on lock, on go cause I can't be stopped. Chef for shit and I got my whiskey and pop. My shit is really your flock. They used to call me for the hands, now my city is stock. Gold chains got me feeling like pop. Lil Wayne cause my block too hot. I run my city to the death for me. And my family just wanna see the best of me. Everybody be like speed chat, so I give them a melody. Hit my Facebook like keep doing your thing. Cause you done really put it in the game. Now everybody screaming your name. Like, ride around the city and I'm trying to go get it. Yeah, I want all that. My homie hit my line saying that he got some good sticky. Yeah, so I need some of that. And you niggas ain't down, but show me no pity. Big dreams, so we on all that. Big dreams, so we all on that. So we all on that. So we all on that.
I got a pocket full of cash, homie got a new stash. If I'm trying to get high, he give it to me for the low low. I'm bossed up, big dog, no pup, pulling strings like my finger is attached to a yo-yo. And I ain't worried about these suckers or these clowns, waist holding 4 pounds, get hit with the old no panoramic views from my summer venues. So need I say YOLO? Yeah, I'm doing all that. Underprivileged as a kid in the 850, so that's where I ball at. And I ain't worried about these bitches trying to deal a nigga digits, cause I got some recognition and my style is exquisite. I'm just hoping that they listen, game plan is proficient. I'm just trying to make the most of everything that I was given. So I'm riding around the city and I'm trying to go get it. Yeah, I want all that. My homie hit my line saying that he got some good sticky. Yeah, so I need some of that. You niggas ain't down, but show me no pity. Big dreams, so we all that. Big dreams, so we all on that. So we all on that. So we all on that. Like, big dreams, so we all that. Big. Okay, that was my girl Chastity McQueen. Chad McQueen, happy birthday, girl. Okay, so how y'all doing? And guess what? We got a special guest. We got two special guests because we have a stand-in host because I'm all alone. As you can see, my mother had something to do and my brother had something to do, so it's just me. But
do have a guest to help me today, and it's Shaky. I ain't gonna call her government because like she did on her shit. But we gonna go with Crowder for an hour.
Hey,
How you
what
doing?
up?
Can you let Destiny back in? I don't know what's going on with her. And we do have Mistress. I call all you studs Mistresses.
Misters.
Mistresses. That means you a boy, girl, boy, sir, ma'am.
Sir, man.
Sir, ma'am. You know that's what I be saying. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Boom. Still got it. I know where they at. But yeah. Okay, so she probably trying to get back in. I don't know. We have Destiny Trotter in the building tonight. You know, she's a hot Dallas artist. I think she's an actress. Did she not? I don't know. Something going up. There she go.
That's all right. Oh, that she just came in.
Yeah, she went out and coming back. She might have to go and check her audio.
Yeah, I think there's she. Oh yeah, it says connecting to audio.
Yeah.
So just a little technical difficulties,
All
but
right, y'all know how it is with this shit. That is, sometimes it beats that way. And it's okay. It's
wait a minute.
okay.
Wait a minute. I can hear
Um,
something.
Let me see. Destiny.
Hey.
Where's son?
Young Trotter.
All right.
How you doing? We can hear
I'm
you. How
good.
you doing? Where's
Oh,
up?
y'all can hear me now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
All
What's
right,
going
good.
on? Do you know Crowder from Crowder for an Hour
Unfortunately,
podcast?
unfortunately, I do not. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but I know you.
Everybody know
You
you.
just dropped the single.
Yeah, for sure.
And we
Yeah,
finna
yeah.
talk about it. We finna
Yeah.
review it.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, let's hear that track. It's fire. Slaps too.
And how was y'all holidays while I pull this up?
Oh, it was light this year. It was super light. A lot of people wasn't doing a lot of things this weekend. I seen a lot of people being COVID scared. Yeah, it's just super light this year. I did not feel like the Thanksgiving dinner spirit. Just saying.
Yeah, I
Okay,
ain't
okay.
been like that in so long. I couldn't even tell you the last time. How about you, Destiny? Mr.
Yo,
Reed?
call me Young Trotter if you don't mind. Or you can call me YT for short. You know what I mean?
YT?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't
But
supposed to know these famous stars' names, man. I didn't. We
Um,
supposed to know these. She should never calling me Shaky. My podcast is called Crowder Without, and I'm Crowder.
I with Crowder, my man. No, you didn't. You called my government on your. Don't do.
I,
Rashun today. We finna review this song. I'm finna play this song. It's
yes,
called Bon Appetit, right? That's the one, right?
oh, that's
yes,
what you want. Hey, if that's what we want to rock with, either one, let's get it.
Okay, we're
yes.
gonna
Let's
do this
please
one.
hear
It's
this.
featuring Rockstar. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Young Charlo, ran up a bag. Ran up a bag on me. Yeah. Hey, ran up a bag on me. Hey, 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 yeah. Ran up a bag on me. But why they mad at me? Y'all better stop playing with me. Told y'all niggas stop playing with me. I keep the cash on me. Yeah, you know I'm gon' eat. Eat up like going up a tree. Ran up a bag on me. But why they mad at me? I keep the cash on me. Yeah, you know I'm gon' eat.
Yeah.
Eat up like going up a tree. Just drop the bag on my teeth. Just to the ass out to eat. Bad little freak, but the shit out the bitch. Now she call me your majesty. She wrote a gas for me. Right now, I am street. Nigga, I'm high as can be. At least a juice every time I leave. Remember, I used to rap for free. Remember, they used to cap on me. Now, every day when I walk out the house, I look like I just left Fashion Week. So if it's me that's classy,
Just got back from a shopping spree. Feel like the shit now, put my dick
Yes.
down. Start tagging to the beat. Who would imagine?
Oh my. Okay.
Little old Trotter, came to the wall, everything got touched like a money machine. Some niggas scared of the street. I'm somewhat married to the street. Yelling bankroll, rest in peace, cause I know what it means when you tied to the street. Ran up a bag on me, but why they mad at me? Y'all better stop playing with me. Told y'all niggas stop playing with me. I keep the cash on me. Yeah, you know I'm gon' eat. Eat up like going up a tree. Ran up a bag on me, but why they mad at me? Y'all better stop playing with me. Told y'all niggas stop playing with me. I keep the cash on me. Yeah, you know I'm gon' eat. Eat up like going up a tree.
I had a bag on me. Oh, that's why you mad, little nigga. I know why you mad at me. Why you mad? Cause my bag look bigger. You know I gotta get that pressure. Me and my dog different levels. Free my dog got a press. My gang, we gon' kill him. Like a nigga, no test. Before they gon' blow like a whistle. I'm trying to find like the pill. Been having strikes, I'm official. I got a joint, now we fucking on little. You know I get big like a must. Little ass niggas too little. Funny ass nigga, you too. You niggas be sour like pill. I get that NBA money. I'm in the game like Black Griffin. Try to take some, we gon' cut them like scissors. Always in the trap with my pills. I had to run it over with no cleat. Give me a gun on the street. Gotta keep a gun in my ring. Cause I keep a lot of funds on me. You know I keep a ton on me. Can't let a nigga fun on me. I came from the street, so you know that them guns on me.
Ran up a bag on me, but why they mad at me? Y'all better stop playing with me. Told y'all niggas stop playing with me. I keep the cash on me. Yeah, you know I'm gon' eat. Eat up like going up a tree. Ran up a bag on me, but why they mad at me? Y'all better stop playing with me. Told y'all niggas stop playing with me. I keep the cash on me. Yeah, you know I'm gon' eat. Eat up like going up a tree.
Hey.
Yeah, I like that one
That
too.
whole five.
Yeah, it
Okay.
That
does.
whole five though.
Okay.
That's like that
That
could be like a the
whole
national like anthem,
though.
running that
Yes.
shit up.
Come on,
Appreciate
you
that.
fuck it up. Went down to Texas one time in the LGBT. Fuck it
Yes.
up.
You
Yes.
know. You know.
Yes. It's the video for me though.
Okay.
It's the Have y'all seen the video? Y'all
Check that
gotta
out.
check the video. That whole
Yes,
the
definitely
whole
check out the video.
production and the song is fine. Like the whole Kid Caboodle is the shit. Like in
Yeah.
real life.
Appreciate it.
I fucks
Appreciate
with
it.
it. And I don't fuck again. Anybody who knows, I done said it once before. I don't fuck with everybody. Everybody can't be no rapper. It seems like that's the thing going on right now. That everybody want to be a rapper.
Yes.
You can't be no rapper. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you know. You just can't be no rapper in real life. Like everybody can't do it, but in real life, that shit go hard. Damn bitch.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it
So
really does. I've seen the visuals for it, and I like the fact that they're clean and they're professional. A lot of people slack on the
quality.
professionalism of their videos, and that's what strays most people away is their visuals because they're thinking, "Oh, I'm just gonna do something real quick and
Yeah.
just put this out." But you actually took. I could see that you took the time and the detail to get the right people to get your video straight, so that you just wouldn't be putting out garbage visuals.
Facts. You got to. You got to put out quality visuals because that's gonna grab attention. It's gonna make you official. It's gonna be, more appealing to your song, more appealing to the audience. You know what I mean? So that was like one of the first videos I shot off my album. So I wouldn't even say it was the best quality, to be honest. I think the quality has been getting better since I've been dropping it. So like
Yeah,
for the
that's
last
what
3
I
months.
meant. Like for you to have stepping on the scene, for you to take that extra step to get that
make
quality
sure, but you
right
do
off the bat, and not make excuses for like, oh well, this is just my first video, whatever.
Oh no cap, Shaki. This not my first time on the scene, bro. No cap. I had to really involve myself into the person I am right now. You know what I mean? I'm more than an artist. I'm more than the music. You know what I mean? Like before anything,
right?
say it again.
You do production, right?
I do a lot. I do a lot. I'm tapped in with production. I do a lot of mixing and mastering and, you know, things like that. But I really been taking a back seat and just been focusing on my artistry. And been linking up with like professionals who are really, you know, keen and already very much experienced in they area and they critique and they field and what they do. So I think that's been the best thing for me personally, as an artist is, you know, linking up with other producers and engineers and, you know, people like that that's able to really critique and give me the sound that I've been wanting or having in my head and couldn't do myself. You know what I mean? So
That drip go
yeah,
hard. No lie, no
appreciate
lie. A
appreciate it.
real talk. I really like that. So, okay, so you haven't just stepped out on the scene because I remember, I don't know. I think I get y'all mixed up sometimes. So I'm not even gonna go there.
Who you get me mixed up with?
It's enough. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna change the subject and then.
I would like to know a little bit more about why did you decide to take a back seat? I mean, we know that the field of audio, anything in audio, mixing, mastering, because everybody wants to be a rapper nowadays. What made you take a back seat to that money to start focusing more on your rapping?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I always had rapping prioritized as my first love and first thing that I always do, right?
Yeah.
So one thing that I noticed throughout the years is that basically it's like levels to shit, you know what I mean? And then it's levels to people's capability. And I push myself hard, you know what I mean? But it's always a nigga that might go a little bit harder than you. And I'm not the type to hate, you know what I mean? I'm the type to, hey, you hard nigga, how can I go harder? You know what I mean? That's my attitude towards it. So with having that attitude and knowing business is not a selfish thing. Every boss has somebody under them or somebody working with them to be where they at in a position. So instead of trying to navigate with every situation, trying to do everything, why not have a team and take off less stress? And then aside from that, to be honest with you, I really had to take off and get my bread up because being an artist is expensive as fuck. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like straight up,
Being a
bro.
I just said that shit. Being a creative ain't cheap.
Nah, it ain't.
Especially when you self-funded.
Yeah, and that's another main reason why like I really like just chill for a little minute. I had to get my bread up, guys. Like no cap. And now it's easy. Now I got like it's easy to cash out $1,000 now. You know, it's easy to pay a nigga $350 to come shoot some shit real quick. You know what I mean? It's easy now. So it's like now that I got that system for myself, I'm, you know, it's this is what that hard working with that planning and with that grinding and getting your money right and goddamn that's what that shit is gonna do. So I don't plan on stopping no time soon now that I got, you know, my income right and, you know, shit looking good. So I don't plan on stopping no time soon.
Okay, so how is the COVID treating your pockets? I mean, you still cashing out because I see this was in June. This video
What COVID hit by like March?
Yeah, COVID hit in March, so you still moving and shaking. So I see
I'm good.
Events. You still performing.
I mean, here's the thing about COVID, and honestly, like when I tell you I'm more than an artist, like I'm really more than an artist. You feel me? Like I mean, straight up. So when it comes to COVID, I'm gonna put it like this: COVID ain't what you think it is. You know what I mean? So I'm about truth. I can't just believe what somebody tell me and run with it. I can't believe a system. I can't believe a system that's been fucking me and mine over forever to think that they're gonna care about my health or care about anything that I have going on with me. So I just been educating myself, man, and being self-educated is way more valuable than a lot of other interests that I have. You know what I mean? So just been able to eat good, you know what I mean? Being able to breathe good, being able to live good without having any type of goddamn like restrictions, mentally, physically, none of that. Like it's a psychological game that we play with all this shit in my head, you know what I mean? So with the COVID, I'm gonna say this, with the COVID, it is what you want it to
What
be.
you make it, it's how you make it. Cause at first, I was in the house anyway. I was like, I don't care. I was working from home, but see, I took a step of faith and started doing my own thing. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move around because as long as you keep yourself protected, you good. That's how I look at it too.
But what my question? I got a question for you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
What's
since we talking about it, what's your
Wait.
What's your definition of, you said as long as you keep yourself safe, it'll be good. What's your definition of keeping yourself safe?
See me, I do a lot of herbal herbs, you know, like teas and different things like that. You know, I have to keep my vitamin C, I keep all that. So I do my teas and things. I keep myself cleansed. You know, I take my spiritual baths. I do all my stuff, baby. That's a whole nother story. We go into it forever.
Nah, you said COVID.
Yeah, I do my herbals.
Okay.
That's the best
thing.
And
that's the thing. Like a lot of our people, we get into it now, like sea moss, elderberry. You know what I mean? Yeah. Taking those vital herbs, like you said, like that's protecting yourself. Not wearing, I ain't gonna say not wearing your mask, but like
you said it right.
Break down all of that. What it is stuck. So you need the things that is gonna break that mucus down. You can make a hot toddy and pretty much cure yourself of the COVID if you do it right. It's the lemon, it's the honey, it's the, like you say,
it's the natural
all that natural stuff. Man, the COVID been out since March. Shit, I ain't had a check.
It's been out since like October.
Well, I ain't even gonna say that because I had it last year in December. It was out last year.
Yeah.
I had it in December and they told me it was strep throat and the flu. I couldn't eat nothing, I couldn't taste nothing, I couldn't smell nothing, I couldn't get out of bed, none of that. Oh yes, all of that. So, but this year, this has been a big thing.
You on game.
Yeah,
you on game.
I can't even. Yeah, I got that from taking a spiritual journey. I just started here in about May, so
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, of course, I got really my crystals. I got my sage, my Palo Santo. I got my Palo Santo right here. You know. So yeah, I just keep myself protected. I don't go around a lot of people, even though because it's flu season anyway. So
right.
I typically don't go around a lot of people. So
I mean, this is basically what this is. It's like flu 2.0, and I really hate to say that because I get a lot of slack from saying, "Oh, this is flu 2.0," but that's really what it is. More people have died from the flu than this COVID. Less than 0.001 has died from this. That's about maybe, in like a sense, like 3 billion people on the world. That's like 2,000.
You know, and it's that time of the year people they die. Like
that's what Young Trotter saying. Like, it is what you make. This thing is what you make it, because a lot of people are gonna get sick this season and gonna go get a fucking COVID test,
and then they're gonna say they got COVID
because that's what they're saying. Like, these tests, they're not accurate. No. Some people are testing positive. Some people are testing negative. Erykah Badu did a swab in one nose and it tested positive, and then in the other nose it tested negative.
No lie,
two different tests in two different nostrils.
My sister works at a nursing home. They came in and tested all of them, and almost every last one of them got COVID.
No, they don't.
First of all,
no, they don't.
Like, why the fuck would you let them come in and test you for any motherfucking thing? Like, but she was sick. She was sick for 7 days. Like, I'm like, baby, nah, y'all ain't finna give me no shot. Y'all not finna test me. I'm good. I test myself. I check my temperature. I'm good. I don't need you. My ancestors say I don't need to come to y'all. We got we got other things going on.
Just like what T said, they're not looking for our best inners. I just really love how everybody like forget about the Tuskegee experiment.
Right, like they just come on us and just say, here you go with the symbols. Like,
bro, can we really can we really talk about history? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we can get on it.
Let's get it. Let's
man.
go. Let's stop.
First of all, man. Okay. Y'all got me excited now. You know what I mean? I'm a rapper, but you see, I'm passionate about a lot of real shit. You know what I mean?
I see the Eye of Horus on you.
Oh, this is my friend's brand. She moved to Atlanta to do her thing, but I'm just rocking.
Let's shout her out.
Goddamn, shit. We're gonna do that after when yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That is dope. Yeah. I really like it. Looks
but
good.
I couldn't see it, but I thought that was my sister thing. She got Truth is Apparel. She got a shirt like that. I was like, oh, okay, is that what that is? But you said somebody else. Never mind.
So one more thing about the COVID thing, right? I'm just gonna say this. Fact. CDC informed every doctor in USA to announce any symptom as COVID, right? And to mark on death certificate cause of death COVID, even though cause of death may have not been COVID.
Facts.
So when we talking about CDC, let's talk about CDC history and how CDC in the 70s had multiples of African American men in that, what's the river? To somebody river over there. You hear me in Georgia? You know what I mean? Right over there. So it's like, let's talk about how the CDC then and goddamn what 1980 something, measles were like 1 out of every fucking 1 in 1,000 of a kid that was born. You know what I mean? Not measles, epilepsy, right? It was like 1 in 1,000 in the 70s. The 90s, it was like 1 in 50. 2000, it was like 1 in 30, 1 in 85. 1 in every 85 child has it. You know what I mean? And y'all know after like the 70s, they stopped getting like taken to court. They stopped getting taken to court for this shit. You know what I mean? So you couldn't even file charges or lawsuits against the hospital, Big Pharma, after like the 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're talking about, okay, I know what you're talking about, because they started to be like, okay, well, we're not going to be making you guys as cures if we're going to be
if a world outbreak comes, we're not going to be able to cure everybody and help everybody if y'all keep allowing people to take us to court and sue us.
Exactly. Yeah, so that's when all these mad scientists started getting
in bro. And look at the numbers, bro. Like, come on, it's 2020. 1 in every 64 child that is born is having this issue. Y'all killing us. Y'all doing this to us. Yeah. So it's like, when you talk about COVID, it's like,
it's the same. COVID it's the same song on a different station, pretty much.
For generations. That's why we trying to break these generational curses now.
Right.
That's why everybody will stop trying to be a rapper and somebody go be a doctor or a lawyer or a congressman or something. That's not for me. So, you know. But you know, I'm not trying to be a rapper either. Everybody want to rap. And then,
you know, for me personally, it ain't even about the rapping. I just really enjoy making music. You know what I mean? And like that's really what it's about. But what I enjoy more than making music is just what we doing right now. Speaking the real and educating ourselves on what's real and discussing real matters and bringing this color together. That's what I really that's what I'm really about.
And not only color, but this color in the LGBT. You feel me? Because we, for one, as an LGBT African American race, I haven't seen it in Dallas. It's just a lot of drama that I've seen between the LGBT community of our skin color.
Like,
and that's why we trying to build like the gap. Like, why is there so much hate going on out here? And we all can eat, for one. You know what I'm saying? And if we can't, we got to come together, because if not, they're gonna take us out. We got double. What I said last week, we got 3 strikes already. We Black, we women, and we lesbian. You know what I'm saying? So why we can't come together? Why can't we do together and show them we don't need their money? Because if we get our shit together, we can start Black Wall Street all over again. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Not even
man.
LGBT, but being African American, period. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. It's like
I think it's because we're scared of I mean, because Black Wall Street isn't the first Black Wall Street. Rosewood is really the first Black Wall Street.
And they
When
look
we
back.
were just really taking care of ourselves and just doing for ourselves. I mean, Minister Farrakhan said it best. Like segregation was our worst enemy. We shouldn't have went
Integration.
with them. Yeah, integration. I mean,
Integrate. Yeah.
what was our worst enemy? We should the moment that we started to integrate, we lost our businesses, we lost our medicine, we lost our culture because we were so worried about being with them. We thought white ice was colder.
Right. They were better. And
So
we
you're
were
right
not.
about that.
That is correct. But
And
I
I'm not a Minister Farrakhan like buff or nothing. I don't really like his ass either because he ain't really doing shit neither for the people. But I'm just saying.
I
But
fuck
I
with Farrakhan.
but I fuck
The
with
most honorable.
I fuck with his
know.
messages.
Yes,
But
this is what I get behind. I stand behind.
Yeah.
It.
yeah, I stand behind his message, but I don't
Fact.
know. That's an iffy dude, man.
For real. You look at him with his little beat
Because
out.
because in one moment he says, "Yeah, these white people is devils," and then in another picture he's like with a check, and I'm like, okay, I thought those damn white people was devils. It just goes to show that everybody that you meet is no skin thing. Like it is as far as education, and I've had this conversation before. I think that we should segregate, but with education, with our medicine, with just certain things. But as far as socializing, I don't care for chopping it up. My girlfriend white. I love socializing with her. But as far as education, no, I don't want your people to educate my people.
Because they're not
Because
gonna
your people tell my people that we were slaves, but if my people teach my people, they're gonna tell my
We
kids
were
they
kings
were
and
kings
queens.
and
Goddamn.
queens.
oh yes, that's we had to be
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I'm with that actually. And there's a few people who are high up that's actually trying to like push Congress to give us land so that we can orchestrate under our own and orchestrate it in our own communities and police our own communities and have our own sectors in this land, this good
so they
old
can
land
burn
of
it
America.
out again. They want to burn it. They're gonna try to burn it up, blow us up all over again, like they did Black Wall Street back in the day. They had the riots. They set all that shit up back then. They don't want us to come together. They want us to continue to drag each other down.
But that's the thing, like we don't post to, like me for instance, I don't give a fuck about nobody if it ain't for the better good of me or them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, period. But at the same time, if we do come together and we don't give a fuck about what the fuck they may or may not do or threaten to do, or if we don't even think about them, don't even include them in like the equation, and we just move how we move, I promise that like it ain't no way we could lose. Look at us. You
Oh, I
hear
was
me?
talking about them. I was talking about us as a people. We don't want to come together. A lot of us have it, and it's like generationally passed down without knowledge. For you to, well, I'm not because it wasn't for me, but for you to hate on the next person and what they got. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or you got to be doing
But
better than the next person to be.
I'm gonna be
So
honest with you. I think we're coming in a time where the levels of that, just that, because that's a big issue in our community, like, period. But I think we're coming into a time where the level of that is slowly declining. And
Yeah, I
people are,
think
and we starting to wake up and we starting to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because I done had this conversation with my mom. My mama a nurse. You feel me? And like RN registered 20 years. You feel me? And like I'm like, mama, why don't you go into holistic? You know what I'm saying? Medicines and shit like that.
yeah,
You pushing these drugs and these pills. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I'm trying to explain to you what's really good. So it's like we having these conversations. I can have this conversation with my mom or my auntie or my cousin that's a nurse. You know what I mean? Or you know what I'm saying? So it's like being able to have these conversations now with my family and community and other people is like, okay, black people, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I feel the
like
momentum.
that thing that you're talking about is part of the age of Aquarius. My girl is like heavily into like spirituality and zodiac and
Zodiac,
astrology.
yeah.
and she said that this is the year of Aquarius. So
It is.
everybody's waking up to the government bullshit, to their friends
Yes,
Yeah,
bullshit, to their families bullshit, everything, and everybody's just leaving
that's
whoever
true.
them the fuck
That's true.
behind.
that
That's
is,
true.
I do agree with that because
Yeah,
I see it more and more. You got these spiritual readers coming out. They all coming out in the open and they taking their spiritual journeys and everybody doing it safely, I would hope. Because, everybody waking up and they still have their own agendas at the same time. So you gotta look and you gotta realize who you dealing with, because everybody don't have a kindred spirit. Everybody's not gonna be that person that you can vibe with, and we gotta understand.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
That's
not
true.
everybody's not meant to make it with you at at the same time. As I say, we need to come together, but everybody
That's
is on that
that's a
level.
that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's so
Right.
true.
yeah. Everybody that came ain't going.
Oh yeah, it ain't, you don't have a room, and like they say, every reason, season, and what is it's a season and a reason, or a reason, or whatever, however it go. Like
Yeah.
even if it's family, best friends, things of that nature, like everybody's not meant to go with you.
I think that's the hardest pill to swallow as a creative
I was just
because
saying it.
It
you're
really
still trying to find yourself, and then you turn around and you're trying to bring your family, but it's like dragging a fucking
uh,
3,000-ton boulder when you're trying to drag everybody with you. But the moment that you just kind of cut the shackles off and say, you know what, fuck
Fuck that.
everybody that's not coming with me because I'm gone, then that's when shit becomes so much fucking more easier. Even with guests and shit, like, okay, you want to come on? Yeah. All right, you cancel. Fuck you then. I'm never calling you back to my show because when I make it big, you're gonna look in your DM and say, "Damn, she called me to her show." No, fuck it. Now I'm in fucking Los
yeah.
Angeles.
Oh, I already see that. Oh, y'all just wait on it, okay? Just wait.
It's coming. We've already spoken into
It's
existence. It's
already
already
there.
happened, bro.
It took us all to actually come together. I think our generation has actually done good. Us in the 30s range up until like the 35. I think we're doing better as a generation because this generation below us is, yeah, we got to start teaching these babies in an early age. In my eye,
Yes.
if you're
Yes.
woke at an early age, your baby needs to know about their history. I feel like your baby needs to know what really went on. Because if you're gonna put them in a public school system, like you say, they're gonna teach them. They're not gonna teach them us. They're gonna teach us that we were slaves. Okay, we were slaves, but let us tell how dope we were prior to slavery. And how dope we were during slavery, because again, we had some of them dope motherfuckers. I know my ancestors, they was out there. You know what I'm saying? They ran through. I don't know if they ran with Harriet, but they was some gangsters. But still, it's like I feel like our children are our future, and instead of teaching them how to twerk, even though no, let me take that back because twerking isn't a bad thing. Our ancestors, they still do like do.
Bro, I thought you were about to
It's
say
like
my ancestors twerked.
they did. It was like a ceremonial thing. Like they dance and that's what
Dance was
that's
yeah,
what we
dance
do.
was
That's
very
why we
cultural.
can't help it because it's in our DNA. So therefore, I feel like okay, if you're gonna teach them how to twerk, tell them about the reason why you're twerking. Okay, if you're gonna make it mean,
Girl, I feel
Make
you
it
though. I feel you.
spiritual.
I feel
like just
Make it
make it,
spiritual.
yeah,
Twerk that rain this way, girl.
throw your ass in a circle. Why? I mean,
Throw it in the circle for this rain for my crops.
y'all retarded, man.
No, but since we're on the
oh,
subject of twerking, and just to piggyback off of what you were saying about the school system and everything, really low key, that's our responsibility. We already know they're not gonna do it, so take that extra time out of your day to say, "Hey, baby, come here. Let me tell you about Harriet Tubman. Let me tell you about George Carver. Let me tell you about these great people that did all these
say
things
what?
that benefit you today. Turn on that light. Okay, let me tell you who the real person that made these fucking lights. Hey, you see
Right.
that stoplight that we're at? This man did this. Just put that into your everyday. Just teach them every day. It ain't gotta be a fucking book and y'all sitting there. Just do fun stuff. Turn on the light. Hey, you know who made that?
Yeah.
Oh, do the eating potato chips. Hey, you know who made that? You know how that came along? I mean, it's so many things that Black people have made that is hidden. The only thing that you got to do is just look around. Half the shit that's in your room right now, a Black person made it.
Exactly. That's why I
But you have to educate yourself also. And that's where we lack. We don't even know all this information because February is getting shorter and fucking shorter every year. I remember when I was a fucking kid, it was the whole damn month. And now it's like maybe one fucking week now. I asked my, did you know that kids these days don't even know what the fuck like slaves and like Harriet Tubman and like all those great people back then was because they don't tell them anymore. They're just burying it deeper and deeper.
They don't even do cursive in school no more, so I don't expect them to know anything else. Like my niece said, cursive. Wait, y'all don't do cursive? You don't know how to write it?
That's such a serious matter though.
Like
It is.
I'm not a parent. I don't have any children, but
I don't either.
I feel like if you don't know, y'all can learn together. You know what I'm saying? You teach why you teaching your child, y'all learning this together because you have to retrain your mind from what society has told you. That's why television, I always said, it tells you a vision. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe everything you see. You believe only half of what you hear type shit. So you have to help them train their minds so they know like what's really going on in the world. Because we're not bad people. If you look, they say we savages. We're not savages. We got y'all are the savages. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came from the caves down here fucking with us. So I just really feel like as parents, you should be able to educate your children and learn with them. In other words,
Facts.
But I think that YT was about to get ready to say something about the cursive because I think I know where you're going with it.
Not necessarily cursive, just education in the system. Period. It's just sad. Like it's sad. It's sad to being the person, knowing what I know now and how the system is all tied together and how it all works and how psychology plays the hugest part on America, period. It's just fucked up because it's just fucked up, man. And like take a nigga like Derek Grace, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure y'all know that nigga with all the tattoos on his face. He teaches his kids how to.
Yes, he has the board game.
That's the one, right?
Yeah.
And he teaches financial literacy to kids through his board game.
Exactly. But however, he also does a whole bunch more than that. Can y'all see me?
No.
Okay, I don't know. I think somebody calling me, but I don't know. Okay.
Well, they better hang the fuck up. You on Last Chat podcast now.
But now I was saying like, basically like, matter of fact, I was having this conversation with my partner like 2 weeks ago about homeschooling their kids. You know what I mean? And how the nigga making like my partner kid making like a 17 in school right now, right? You know, they doing the shit from I don't know. You know, he making a 17 in one of his classes. And I'm like, I can't be mad. You know what I mean? But at the same time, as a parent, I'm not a parent, but if I was that parent, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be more concerned as to why I wasn't teaching my kid what the fuck he needs to learn, knowing that this system is not gonna teach them anything close to what they need to learn. For instance, money is the number one thing we use to navigate through this whole motherfucking world. You know what I'm saying? Number one, we don't teach that in school. Number two, goddamn self-esteem. That's the number two thing a motherfucker gonna need in this motherfucking world. They don't implement none of that shit in school. You know what I mean? Like the basis is the basic shit that we actually need to make it in this world is not gonna be implemented in school. It's all bullshit. So
yeah, it's all just teaching you how to be basically a different way.
I just feel like it's a trap because before this COVID shit hit, if you didn't put your kid in school, you'll be getting in trouble. You'll be going to jail. You'll be, you know what I'm saying, having fines and shit like that. But then as soon as the COVID hit, it's like, oh, well, you know what I mean? It's like, look, I don't know, man.
They're basically, it's like Monday morning piggybacking. Let's like, oh, we can't afford to do all this stuff. But as soon as this shit hit, you could afford to give everybody $1,200. Oh,
Right.
we can't
You can afford to make over 3 times the amount of people in this world times 3 vaccines. Like, how much did that cost? Y'all
yeah,
got
exactly.
vaccines lined up for everybody in America times 3 right now.
Exactly. And then it's like,
Fuck you
oh
talking
well,
about?
shoot, your kids are supposed to be in school, but now our kids are doing just fine because my
Fam,
nephew, he was actually doing worse in school. And now that he's out, he's doing great. His grades is up and shit because he's not in
fam.
school. School is a distraction. I mean, I feel like math, a little bit of science, and
In
economics.
English
Yeah, in English. That's what I
and
mean.
writing.
English.
That's it. That's all a nigga need.
Yeah, pretty much. You need to know how to read. You need to know how to do math. That's pretty much it.
That's
And
it.
I'm on the fence about science because as long as you know like the common sense science, you'll make it. I've never balanced a fucking equation in my whole life since I fucking left school, yo. I'm a truck
Ever.
driver. I just fucking, it's ridiculous. They fill our minds up with all of this BS, and then they tell you to go out and go get a job, or tell you to go to school, and then you're in debt, and then you got to go home, and you
And
need
then you die.
experience.
Right. We're
And
not
then you
gonna
work.
say,
And then you die.
in everything you wasted your life, you did nothing. You worked your whole life.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I refuse to live that way. Like I'm a 2-time felon. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Same.
You know what I mean? I work my ass off for a lot of people. And then I realized I can work my ass off for myself and do just as better.
Hello.
You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it, y'all. Like,
Just to go back on the cursive thing, because you didn't you said but cursive is important and they're taking it out of schools. I heard that they brought it back in some states.
it's not important.
But it is important because you know what wrote, you know what's wrote in cursive? The Constitution.
Yeah.
So if you don't know how to read the Constitution, you don't know how to read your right. That means they can change it anytime they want to and say, no, this been in here.
Right.
Learning cursive is important, and your signature.
Your signature.
If you don't know, that's a personal thing. Nobody can recreate your signature. It's something about your signature that it has. If you want to talk spiritual, it's some energy in your cursive writing. That's why cursive is so important. So nobody can recreate your cursive writing. So if nobody knows cursive, then what's next? What do you do now when you buy something online? It tells you the audio signature.
We got text and autocorrect.
You can do that. Yeah.
You got text and autocorrect now.
They own the internet. So if they own the internet, they can go in your shit. Oh, you did sign up for this. No, I didn't. Here's the proof.
Yeah.
But nobody can recreate your signature. So learning cursive, and I know like I try to throw all this school shit out because it's not important, but cursive is very important. Kids need to know cursive because they need to know how to read their rights when all this shit fucking goes down. Because we're not gonna be around.
That is a true statement.
Because we all know how to write cursive. They're weaning the people that know history out the way. So then when this new age, I don't know what it's gonna be called, what we're millennials right now. So Gen Z, when they grow old and they die, then the next generation, they won't know how to write cursive at all. Then that's when they'll start breaking down this fucking Constitution.
Fam, when that generation come, pens probably won't even exist, fam. Pens and pencils probably won't even exist. So what I'm saying is it's like music. Goddamn, some of that shit get old and some of that shit is timeless. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a timeless thing. I don't know.
I think it's one of them old things.
I think that's why it's important that you're doing music and that you shift it, because like you said, some music is timeless, and
that's true.
People don't understand that rap was not meant to elevate this gangster lifestyle. It was meant to tell a story of hardship. So now that we're all going back to not the hardship, but going back to that telling stories, and yeah, you might have a little crunk music in between just to capture your audience, but ultimately your album has stories in it. So they're getting rid of books. So what are we going to be having? Music and videos. Us doing this right now is the new book.
Who getting rid of books?
And that's what I don't like reading.
People are getting rid of books. There's audio books now. No, I don't know anyone that reads anymore. I think I'm the last Mohican.
Are you sick, boy? Do I need to go show you my book collection?
still read.
What
Niggas
do
trying to
you?
have a library in their house, bro.
I mean,
They
Yeah,
trying to
have
be
you
like Derek. That nigga got a whole slew of like library, bro. Like that's the new wave,
have you
knowledge.
ever have you ever seen Eli?
Eli who?
watch
Eli with Denzel Washington?
Oh, it's a movie. Was it about the little boy? That one?
No, it's basically about the last book on earth, and there's been rumors that that's the Bible. The Bible will be the
The
last book
missing.
on earth. But yeah, it's about him like holding on to this Bible throughout this time, and these bad dudes are trying to get this book because it's the last book on earth. It's basically like holding knowledge, because knowledge is power. What's power? Books. When you know more about books, when things are written down, then it's forever, rather than someone just telling
Right.
you everything digital can be erased. So a book is the only thing that you can't really like erase because it's there. But yeah, you should watch Eli, because it's coming to that Mad
So
Max apocalypse shit.
let me say this. Let me say this. I think I've seen that movie too, by the way. I think I just but here's
It's
the
an old
thing
ass
with,
movie, bro.
yeah, I think I've seen it. I think it's been a while. But even with movies, bro, check this out. Even with movies, Hollywood, boom.
Oh, Lord.
See, the CIA writes and dictates what movies come out to the public and what's written in the scripts of that movie. So when
Yeah.
you see like the army movie, or you see like some helicopters and they on the battlefield and all that shit, or whatever the fuck in the movies, the CIA allows them to rent these locations, shoot they shit, film they shit, and critique the scripts. A movie not gonna come out unless the CIA is like, yo, okay, yo, you make us look good on this movie. So yeah, we can put this one out.
Well,
But
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that the CIA works
a
in
lot of
I
Hollywood.
know that they
man,
got an
it's so
agenda.
much,
It's so
bro.
deep.
It's
It's
so
so
it's
deep.
so it's
Now
so deep, bro. Like they control everything. They control our minds, and we don't even know it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
That's why I was talking about the reprogramming of everything. Goes back to the television. Like everything that they try to throw at us is
But
fucked
see,
up.
it's so much deeper than like that's
It's
the basis. You know what I mean? Like it's so much deeper, y'all. It's so much
Bro,
deeper. Like
bro,
I
when I
went crazy. I went crazy a couple years trying to like be on like the spiritual. Like I went crazy with like God. Like I know you real, and I know a lot of shit on this earth is not right revealed to me, and I feel like he was just revealing shit. You know what I mean? And I went crazy, really trying to figure out like between Christians and Muslim and this and that, and I went crazy a little bit. You know what I mean? But then I was humbled, and then like all my worries and fears and everything just kind of left out of nowhere, and then I'm just like.
and that's
I'm
how
like a fearless, like I'm on like a fearless high right now with life. You know what I mean? So it's like,
attraction and
man, when you say reprogram, you gotta you have to you got to. Because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck. And that's a horrible spot to be in. That's a horrible spot.
I
Huh?
like this discussion. I'm gonna have to do a panel about some things like this. I really, really, really like it. I mean,
Hey,
I like having these type of conversations. You just can't have these type of conversations with everybody.
this is what I talk about on a daily.
I don't
on the
know
daily.
we are there. I'm like, so do you believe that there's other planets out there? Because you can't just tell me that there's life on this planet and no other planet. You can't just tell me that. There's no way. See, I take it to so many different levels on so many. I mean, I get high and I be medicating and meditating and just thinking like there's dimensions, there's all types of other worlds and other realms. Like, but everybody's not ready for those type of conversations.
They not.
Look at me and be like,
I wish though.
like,
I wish we were all on this vibration.
I wish, because once you do that, the vibration is high. It's high. It raises the vibrational level. Once everybody is vibrating on the same vibration, it raises those levels. Do you know? Raising those levels, the things that we could have if we was to all do that together. Like
If we were all do
we was to
that.
all to come together and vibe the same way with each other, like this right here, and just elevate. It will be great. It will be great if we could do that in real
The
life.
law of
A little
attraction.
a little piece of me thinks that that's what God is like. when they say God's coming back, I think that that's what it is when everybody reaches that God-like state.
Yes,
That's gonna reach it,
the
and I
God,
think that that's what God, when they say, "Oh, God's coming back," I think that's what it is. That high vibration of everybody just vibrating together and just getting these fucking devils out of here, bro.
because you
I
are
think so. And like in my journey, I'm starting to like realize like that's what the Bible is. It's a spiritual story. You know what I mean? It's I don't know. I don't know. Everybody to each his own, you know what I mean? We all just living trying to thug through this motherfucker, you know what I mean? But
motherfucker.
like we all just trying to live and do our best, bro. Ain't no right or wrong. It's just you
Thank
just
you.
gotta try to do your fucking best, bro. That's it. And if you do that daily, you will be blessed.
Yeah, and
Period.
just live righteous. Like, just try. That's why I be trying to tell people. Like, I used to get in my spiritual spats with people. You know, oh, you doing this, you doing that, and then I just have to dig deep in myself and be like, am I practicing the right shit? Because I don't even know. Was I back when Jesus was walking on water? Was I there when I didn't? I don't know any of that shit. Nobody was born back then, so we all are just don't fucking know. We're all reading what was there, and we're trying to piece it together. And
Yeah.
because we're trying to piece it together, we're just lost. But one thing that I have noticed about all religious and belief systems is that they have a good place for you to go when you die, they have a bad place to go, and they tell you to be righteous. Just do the right thing. So once I figured out that that's the basis of all these things, I said, that's the truth. That's the truth. Right,
and
there.
I'm with I totally agree with that. I agree with that 100%, bro.
I think
Because
that I told Skittles when she was at my show. Yeah, she did my show just a while ago. I said, you know how if you've been hemmed up, you're two-time felon. I am too. So you know when they take you in that damn room and you did some shit with your homeboys and they all try to separate you and they ask y'all questions. Well, what they do in that investigation is they pick the thing that's the same in all of y'all stories and they say, okay, that's the truth. Now let's break down what the lie. Anything besides what everybody said is the lie. So now I did the same thing with religion.
Yeah.
I broke down what everybody's saying and I said, okay, that's the same in that religion, that's the same in that religion, that's the same in my religion. Okay, that's the truth. Everything else is probably a fucking lie or is made up for allegory reasons.
Fucking period. You better say that shit. And
I did the same thing, Shake. No cow. I did the same thing.
What the fuck it is. Because
what?
Either you gonna be a good person or you gonna be a bad person. You gotta decide. You can't have good without evil. So somebody gotta do it on each side. So it's always gonna be bad shit that's gonna happen. It's always gonna be good shit without, because you can't tip the scales. If you do, some fucked up shit gonna happen. So.
Yeah, and then even with bad or good, I feel like that's a concept too on its own, because it's like, what is bad and what is good? If you look in nature, is the lion that ate the gazelle a bad thing, or is that just nature? Things happening in your life, is that bad, or is that just how it was supposed to go? Because we say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. Well, the shit that I went through in my life to get to the point that I am today, as you Skittles and as you YT, those things necessarily wasn't bad, because now look where you're at now. If those things wouldn't have happened, would you be in the predicament that you're in now? If it was all just easy breezy throughout the whole thing, would you be some little rich black girl or rich black kid in the hills somewhere and you don't know anything about anything that's going on? Or did those struggles make you stronger to the point where you're like, okay, well, damn, I know not to do that shit. And I know that when I did this, then this happened, and I'm going to move this way now. So I don't think bad or good. I just think that it's things that happen in your life along your journey.
I fuck with you, man.
Yeah, you should. You should come on my show.
Yeah, I fuck with you, man.
Go do an hour. Matter of fact, what a Branson at?
He's not here. We got your tech.
And so that's the only time you drink Branson?
Yeah, I don't try to buy it because I don't I'm not a cognac. I'm a whiskey girl.
I can't do that brown liquor, honey. You can have it. Okay.
Jack Daniel.
Oh, I'll make
so God.
That's about it. With
Yeah,
that.
Jack Daniel. Maybe a little vodka here and there.
I'm a gin type of person.
Gin make you sin.
That's what I keep hearing. I don't know. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna, why? YT, what's going on over there? Why you drink that gin? Let me
Oh
find
no,
out.
I don't drink like that. I don't drink like that.
Okay. Don't be doing all
I
that.
I still that's what this song right there, Soda. That's about
I was
Surge.
trying to play that.
Okay, let's get in it.
But Big, I don't know how Big was playing. Oh, okay. Anyway, we're gonna play that. We're gonna take a little breaky break, and we're gonna listen to Soda by YT Young
Young
Trotter.
Trotter.
Oh,
Trotter in the building.
in the
Yay, hey.
motherfucking building. Let me find out how to turn this thing back on. Okay.
Uh-uh. See, hey, you ain't gonna have the song ready. Got the people waiting and shit.
The song was ready. It was just,
Whip it up like Kobe.
Are you playing a video?
but I
Yeah.
I like this song too.
Yeah.
Now this one I did hear.
Straight like, yeah.
Probably my young lesbians.
Yeah. Pour the deuce in my cola. Whip it up like Kobe. So what you can do with soda? Yeah. I'm just serving my pack. She's throwing it back. I'm just throwing a stack. Yeah. Pour the deuce in my cola. Loud pack my odor. Play the bitch controller. Yeah. Now I'm going in a day. Head game amazing. Bitch went crazy. I doing my thing. I stack my change. I be pressing no stain. Y'all be pulling my chain. Oh my God, they lame. What the fuck was you saying? Man, you better stop playing. Go and get you some change. I don't smell it myself. Walk around with my nose up. Cold hard, I got no love. From the start, I had no trust. Shout out to my soldiers. Fake ones get the most love. I'm like, what I need rose up. I'm the shit, that's what I got hoes up. Plugged in on the dojo. Get it in, I got loads up. Told my plug I need mojo. This motherfucker send mojo. Yeah. This nigga send mojo. Pay your back, I'm in no rush. I'ma make it pop like soda. Yeah. Pour the deuce in my cola. Whip it up like Kobe. So what you do with soda? Yeah. I'm just serving my pack. She's throwing it back. I'm just throwing a stack. Yeah. Pour the deuce in my cola. Loud pack my odor. Play the bitch controller. Yeah. Now I'm going in a day. Head game amazing. Bitch went crazy. I bought a pay cut. I just bought a Marte. Got tired of the fake stuff. Move around and got my cake up. They tell a lie, they some haters. No lie, just want the paper. She just want to fucking lay up. I just wait around for a pay cut. Time still went bankrupt. Came up quick cause it ain't nothing. I was starving, I had ain't nothing. I was starving, I had to take some. Now I got Steve Harvey in the 8 button. Grandma check most mouths and get high. Motherfuckers say something. Yeah. It wasn't a lane, I had to create one. It wasn't the same without my day one. I ain't the same, I just play dumb. Yeah. How many times to change name one? How many times to change name one? You can't name one cause it ain't one. Yeah. Pour the deuce in my cola. Whip it up like Kobe. So what you can do with soda? Yeah. I'm just serving my pack. She's throwing it back. I'm just throwing a stack. Yeah. Pour the deuce in my cola. Loud pack my odor. Play the bitch controller. Yeah. Now I'm going in a day. Head game amazing. Little bitch went crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me say this, okay? Because Out of the Closet radio station is up and running. You can go listen to it right now. It is some popping ass music on there. You know what I'm talking about? You go to the website, www.outoftheclosetradio.com. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube, Facebook. Let us know what you read. It's all on there. But I said that to say this because we need an intro song, and I got the two people I need to do it, and one of them is you, YT, and then I'm gonna need Chapman Quick. She already agreed, so I'm gonna need y'all to do a bar on a song, bar intro song. I'm gonna need that. I'm definitely gonna need that. Okay.
Okay, let's get it.
That was okay. Okay. All right.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
We gonna do that, and then we gonna get you because we're about to get up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? You know the bills done got paid, but it's time to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you drop your information, what you got coming up. You about to pass that over here.
All right.
You about to get high, talk about some more shit now. But yeah, just go ahead and give out your handles. What you got
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on? See you at.
Hey, it's your big dog, big Trotter. You know what I'm saying? Young Trotter. You can follow me, fuck with me on all social media at It's Trotter, bitch. ITS Trotter, bitch. You feel me? Yeah, straight like that, man. You know, it's all the way up. 2021. Watch out, we coming. For
Oh, we
real.
need
For
be.
sure.
We need be. Okay, so
Yeah.
I sure do appreciate you coming on.
Big shout out to Out of the Closet radio station. You dig? I fucks with y'all, man. Shout out to you too, my nigga. Chowder, yeah. I'm gonna fuck with you, Chowder, for real. For real.
Crowder.
Crowder.
But for sure,
I
I'm gonna
got
send you. I'm gonna send you a request. We'll set up time, date, all of that, because I do
Facts.
got some upcoming shows, coming up.
Oh, so
Facts.
I know this 2021 is gonna be lit. All this
It
networking,
is.
all these woke people with all this. Oh, and Richie say hit him up too, Crowder.
Yes, for sure, I will.
From the ground up. You know what I'm talking about? I said hit him up. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I'm gonna need that damn space.
Be live. I like meeting y'all because you know that networking is becoming real up in the beat. I like
Yeah,
it.
for
But
sure.
yes, Crowder, go ahead and take us out, please, with your stuff and what we got.
Where we taking it out to?
I don't know. We need some drinks. Where we going?
Shit.
No, I was
Where at?
say
Yeah,
your
Where y'all at?
y'all know I don't like drinking when I go out. I like drinking in like a environment because I like to get drunk. So yeah, I don't want to be
Yo,
like True Kitchen.
y'all in
I
Dallas?
was out. I was like a setting outside of.
Oh yeah, for sure. Um, shit. I'm in Garland.
Oh, okay,
He's
okay.
in Dallas.
I'm about to go to Key shit right quick. If y'all coming, come fuck with me.
Whoever you said.
Oh, what Marty's?
Nah, Key the DJ. I don't know where it's at actually.
Okay, how you gonna invite us somewhere you don't even know where it's at?
Cause look, somebody just sent me the info. She like, bro, I'm seeing the info. Make sure you there. So I got the table. She got a table and shit. So I'm there.
But I got braids. I gotta finish taking out my head. So I
Yeah.
like it don't matter.
Well, I'll keep in touch. Let y'all know how it go, man.
All right, thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
All right, I'm glad to have you. Thank you for coming.
All right.
And that's
Hey.
Young Trotter, y'all. In the
Hey.
leaving the building.
Okay.
Woo!
So Crowder, you gonna tell the people where they can catch you at and what you got going on with the hour?
Yes, for sure. This is Crowder from An Hour with Crowder podcast. Of course, you can reach me on all social media, An Hour with Crowder. And then my Instagram is Crowder_the_great. And you can catch my episodes every Tuesday, usually around 7 if you're early bird, but you can go whenever you want to and go watch them on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Google, and Anchor.
And soon to be Out of the Closet radio station.
Yeah. And yeah, definitely on Out of the Closet radio station.
And we're gonna be in that bitch. So yes, I enjoyed you. Thank you for coming through. Next time.
Yes, this is a good ass little setup right here. I really like this.
Holla, wait a minute, holla.
Where you going?
Holla. Wait. What I supposed to stop? No, I ain't trying to end me. Wait a minute. Stop recording.